Alseni Suma will pick up that position on the left wing. That is his natural position. It is Indonesia who get us underway in the second half. They have 45 minutes to keep their Olympic dream alive. Trailing by that goal to nil. The penalty by Ilax Moriba after the foul on Al-Ghasim Ba. There was an Indonesian player down on the halfway line. The play continuing for the moment. Marcelino. Pass aimed at Struik. Not finding the Indonesian number 10. The referee does now stop the play. Well, these Indonesian players took a good few knocks in the first half, and here's another one within a minute of the second half getting underway. The right leg is heavily strapped anyway, and it looks like that might be the problem, and it could well be that Shin Tae-yong has to think about making a change here. It's Komang Tegu, the number 5, who is on the ground. Went up for that challenge. I think it's the way he landed on his right knee, which is the source of concern here. You can see the extent to which it's heavily strapped, bandaged up. Komang Tegu played a big part in Indonesia making it to this stage, because it was he who scored the winning goal against Australia in the second group game at the recent Under-23 Asian Cup. They lost their opening match against the host Qatar. They needed to win that game, they did, and then they went on that fine run to the semi-finals. Now they are going to make a substitution. I think it's Alfeandra Dewanga who's getting ready to come on, the number 19. Yes, it is, and it looks like it's going to be a straight swap between him and Komang Tegu. Number 5 will come off at the moment. Indonesia down to 10 men here. Guinea trying to capitalise, but Usman Kamara couldn't bring that ball under control. Well, Komang Tegu has come back on, so they might hold off on that planned substitution. Here is Komang Tegu on the ball. Challenge coming in from Al-Ghasim Ba. Belongs to Olympiacos, and he'll be keeping an eye on events this evening. I'm sure Olympiacos play Aston Villa in the second leg of their Europa Conference League semi-final. They're in command of that tie following the first leg in England last week, and it's a big game for Olympiacos, especially because the final of the Europa Conference League takes place in Athens at the end of the month, and how they'd love to get there to play Fiorentina. Ball forward by Alseni Suma. Too much on it for Al-Ghasim Ba. The offside flag up anyway. He's played a couple of top team games for Olympiacos, Al-Ghasim Ba. Albeit both of them came a couple of seasons ago. He's currently playing for their second team in Greece. Now, looks like Komang Tegu's afternoon may well be coming to an end very soon. They are preparing to make that substitution now. I think he's just going to continue until the next time the ball is out of play. Foul on Ivar Jenner. Ivar Jenner of the Dutch club Utrecht. Pratama Arhan. Shot attempted by Komang Tegu. Eventually, the ball drifting behind for the goal kick, and now they will make that substitution. And Komang Tegu's afternoon coming to a premature end. Remember, Indonesia had all those selection problems in defence before the game today, and now they've forced into making this substitution. Fiandra Dewanga of PSIS Semarang in the domestic league. Chuon with Dewanga. Just slotting straight into that position as the left-sided centre-back. And meanwhile, Komang Tegu is not walking very freely at all as he makes his way around the pitch on the far side. It may take him the rest of the game to make it back to the Indonesian bench. I think it's a real concern for him, not so much just for this game today, but for the coming weeks and months, I suspect. Ferrari back to his goalkeeper. And Anduari with the clearance. That ball is kept in play. Agibu Kamara. Keita, his ball forward is intercepted by Bagas Kafa. The captain, Witan Suleiman, has got that bandage back on his head. He's obviously told to get it back on. To Sumaila Sila, who's still not really had a proper save to make today. Ball sent forward for Alga-Simba. Around the goalkeeper from the angle. Tries to unselfishly tee up a teammate. And it was Alseni Suma's shot, which is cleared off the line. Can he miss another chance to put real daylight between the teams here? Moriba. Suma to Alga-Simba. Drives it across the penalty area, and it's picked up by Struik. Well, they had two big chances at the end of the first half to extend their lead, and there was another one squandered by Guinea. Struik tries to pull the trigger. Strong defending from Saidou Sow. Guinea come again. Alga-Simba once more. Skips away from Kafa. There's nobody in support of him. All the way back it comes to Madiu Keita. Now with Moriba. Guinea will just apply a bit more control again. Saidou Sow, Strasbourg in Ligue 1 in France, former Saint-Etienne player. Isiaga Kamara. Agibu Kamara was trying to play that ball out to the right flank. Usman Camara running back into traffic. Just becoming a little bit stretched at the moment. The longer the clock ticks down, the more desperate Indonesia will become. Moriba. Suma. Sensible choice to play it out to the right-hand side for Diakite. His ball into the box is not the best. Picked up though by Agibu Camara. Foul on Agibu Camara. Well, let's see this chance again. Alga Simpa around the goalkeeper, unselfishly trying to tee up a teammate. Alseni Suma, the substitute, seeing his shot cleared off the line. If we look at the respective world rankings of these two nations, then Guinea would be the clear favourite, 76th in the world, up against an Indonesia team ranked 174th, 35th in Asia, which is remarkable for a country of nearly 280 million people, the fourth most populous country in the world. They do love football in Indonesia, but they haven't had too much success on the international stage as Ilax Moriba blazes the free kick well over the bar. Moved to Spain as a very young boy, entered the famed Barcelona academy, and went on to play for the Barcelona first team. Ilax Moriba. Just 18 top team appearances before moving to Leipzig in 2021. He's not played much for Leipzig. He spent the majority of his time since then on loan back in Spain. Shin Tae-yong's Indonesian team are still in this playoff, but the reality is they've not really looked like scoring a goal today. Coming up to the hour mark here, they are thinking about further changes. Most of the action in this second half has taken place in their half of the field, and Guinea come again here. Moriba to Suma. Alga Simba again peeling out to the left of him. Trying the shot, which is blocked by Mohamed Ferrari. Just the lack of an outball, really, which is the issue. They might have a chance here. Hutan Suleiman, the captain, driving forward, has options in support. Marcelino pushed to an ever tighter angle and has to settle for the corner in the end. They can get the equaliser. Remember, there's still the possibility of extra time here, even penalties as well. We will go all the way, if needed, to decide the identity of the last team to qualify for the Olympics. The moment is Guinea, who have that one goal advantage, who've had opportunities to extend their lead, but squandered them. Chuon's ball in, and there's the free header for Dewanga, the substitute, who surely should have done better there, unchallenged, off target. Time for another Indonesian change here. Jim Kelly Sroyer is coming off and being replaced by another striker in Ramadan Sananta.
remplacé par le numéro 9, Ramadan Samanda.
Plays for Persis Solo, club from Surakarta in central Java. He's chipped in with quite a lot of goals in the Indonesian top flight. He has got real pedigree. Let's see what Sananta can do here. At the moment it's Guinea on the offensive again. 2/3 of the way through this game. Komang Teguh has made it back to the Indonesian bench with that injury, not walking freely. He's being attended to at the moment as the corner comes in. Strong play from Moriba. Keita has stayed down in the Indonesian box at the moment. He took a knock, and that's why Sumaila Sila is going to roll that ball out for a break in play to allow for some treatment if needed. It looks like he's okay. Madiu Keita belongs to Usair. Made his first team debut for them earlier in this campaign. A number of younger players with very little top team experience, admittedly, in this Guinea side. Moriba back to Madiu Keita again. Sends it down the line towards Al Ghasim-Ba. Siaga Camara. It's an Agibu Camara. Slack play from Isiaga Camara, and again Indonesia have a chance to break here. Witan Sulaiman, the captain, looks for the free kick. The referee waves away the appeals. Bandage on his head is going to come off again. And in the meantime, there's a problem for Guinea. Isiaga Camara, who gave possession away a moment ago, seems to have a bit of cramp. Well, that might be an issue. We've only been playing for 63 minutes. It could go on for some time yet. That was the appeal for the foul, which, when you see the replay, looks like Witan Sulaiman had a case. He appeared to be just shoved off the ball by Agibu Camara.